It really does mean a lot. Check them out if you want some great meals at a great price. But now, back to the episode. I don't think he was. I think there would be headlines if he was. Oh, wait, here. Sanders was a Freemason.
Well, okay, that's a different thing.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, surely you can't be a Freemason and a Bohemian member, right?
No, that'd be a conflict of interest.
Well, I mean, they're not like they both pray to the devil. All right, no, I'm kidding. Before Masons attack
you're gonna sign an NDA if you're.
It's two different groups. So there's like 2,700 people at the Grove. It's like a men's club, whereas the Freemasons is like an order of like higher thinkers or whatever. Nowadays it's pretty much just a boys' club, but I'm sure you could be both.
Why did I go down?
But no, I can't see in the records that Colonel Sanders was in Bohemian Grove.
If you create a chicken, you can do anything.
No, gosh, I'm gonna scream.
Continue on.
It was during the early 20th century period where the focus of the group shifted away from a celebration of the arts to a more hedonistic retreat for the wealthiest people. Perhaps not hedonistic in the way one might expect, but the focus was more on that the wealthy would holiday for a few weeks in the Grove while celebrations and rituals were performed. Artistic pursuits would appear to be the basis for the values, but the motive was simply pleasure and entertainment, as wealthy and powerful mingled with their high-profile artist friends. From the 1930s onward, membership and activities became more secretive and something interesting happened. The demographic shifted pretty drastically. The creative types were demoted in a way to associate member status. The true members, the businessmen, and the powerful figures essentially took over. The artists were relegated as simply entertainment. You can see this reflected in the membership costs. The costs started somewhat low with $100 in 1887, alongside a couple of dollars a month in membership fees. That ballooned to a whopping $10,000 with an extra $600 a month just to join in 1994.
Yeah, and I did double check. That doesn't track with like inflation or anything.
Inflation,
they definitely did increase their cost significantly, like 3 times what it would be if it was just
inflation for 100 years is a lot, but I don't think it's 100 times as much. $100 to $10,000. Man, that killed me. Charlie the Creature, just imagining like this changed a little bit. The rich introduced the Creature to the Grove. Strongly
like
changed the
SCP.
group dynamic. Yeah.
It does sound like an SCP.
It is funny though, like we were kind of joking about it earlier with the bohemian lifestyle thing, but this was literally like the kind of creative types were like, oh, let's set up a little club, and the rich are like, cool, that will be $10,000 and only my friends can come. Like,
well, it literally was an investment then, right, for these businessmen. Like they literally they like invested in this club. They built all these cool it's like an amusement park at Bohemian Grove, basically, all these like structures and stuff. They invested all that money, and then they're like, well, we got to make a return on our investment. Let's just increase the price and kick out all those those fucking homeless artists or whatever and take over, basically, which is what they did.
Have you seen the CIA sketches of what it looks like?
I've seen like a park map. I don't know if that's a sketch by them.
They did in their little internal document that's now released to public. They have this little like sketch of what the inside of the Grove looks like, and there's little areas that they have named like a dining hall, another dining hall, the caveman cave, the lost, like they're just, it sounds like amusement park names when everything's designated.
Yeah, but wait, is it this picture right below here where it says what happens?
No, it's not that one here. I'll just drop the CIA document in the chat.
Thanks. I didn't see that.
It's like the first 3 pages are the drawing of what the Grove looks like. I mean, obviously the one you have here is more detailed, better. Yeah, it's not like a hand drawing on paper, but
so for people, audio listeners, obviously these are going to be on the screen for the video. But for audio listeners, I can best describe this map that I'm looking at, the one that I've got in the document, as it's like a Disneyland. Oppenheimer, yeah. Did we see any of it in the movie?
It was a deleted scene where they have the butt fucking at Bohemian Grove chapter.
Crazy side plot.
Bohemian Grove is seen as a perfect opportunity to network, socialize, and drink. Attendees would hike, swim, boat, and golf while enjoying each other's company.
A blessing on the whole person, right? In his whole life or anything.
No.
Just in this one event, he did leak like data, right?
Yeah, like he obviously showed stuff about Bohemian Grove first place.
That's true.
If he didn't do it in such a salacious way.
But how many people know that part of the story?
Yeah.
Zero. Actually, zero.
Yeah, they're just making the frogs gay. That's all anyone takes from it. So it's like kind of poisons the well on good information sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah, he's an
not when he's explicitly taking non-existent information to make it into a whatever, we get it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an entertainment figure.
Goddamn bull was stuck in my house last night, jerked me off my sleep. I had wet spot on my pants. Fucking perverts.
He is undeniably entertaining, for sure. During the Bohemian Grove camp of 2000, Alex Jones snuck into the camp and created the documentary Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. Alex and his cameraman, Mike Hansen, wore preppy clothes with hidden cameras in their travel backpack. They trekked through the nearby forest around midnight and upon coming up to the community, located the cremation of care ceremony that was about to happen.
Way quicker than
After discreetly setting up their camcorder, they managed to film the entire ceremony, and from it, they were able to create a 2-hour documentary. Alex was able to film the rope figures, burning of the effigy, the owl statue, while providing his own commentary on the events unfolding in front of him, suggesting that the ceremony had darker meanings behind it. They were successfully in the camp for 4